After IBF heavyweight champion Michael Spinks chose to relinquish his alphabet belt rather than fight Tyson, Iron Mike had concerns based on the fact that no boxing fan recognized Tyson as truly undisputed until he defeated Spinks.
I don't think there's any question or that it's any secret that we'd have preferred to have Michael Spinks fighting Tyson in the final showdown. But given the politics of the egos and the conflicts of interest in boxing, and the fact that some fighters try to circumvent the tournament and others try to sabotage the tournament, it's simply amazing that we would have any final at all.
At the same time, a new contender rising from the shadows with an impressive record of 34-0, 28 victories by knockout, was confidently climbing the career ladder, improving his skills, Tony TNT Tucker. Tony attracted attention with his impressive height, 6 feet 5 inches, with an athletic physique. The fast and agile heavyweight moved with the same style as Muhammad Ali. He had enough power to knock out his opponents. On May 30th, 1987 in Las Vegas, Tony defeated James Douglas by TKO in the 10th round, winning the vacant IBF World Heavyweight title and making himself known to the boxing world, which in turn attracted the attention of Iron Mike. With an undefeated record and a world championship belt, Tucker's confidence was sky high. The only fight he wanted was an undisputed showdown with WBC and WBA champion Mike Tyson, with a record of 30-0, 26 wins by knockout. Tyson was a realist and rejected any claims that Tucker was an easy opponent. He knew that the undefeated world champion with perfect technique would enter the ring with a determination that Mike had never encountered in the opposite corner.
Tony Tucker is a problem. This guy's 35-0. He's got a lot of experience. He can fight a little bit. He's not the walkover everyone's trying to make him out to be. I think he can fight, and I think it's going to be a very exciting fight.
This fight represented a significant moment in Tyson's career because then everything was at stake. And so, on August 1st, 1987, a unique fight for the title of absolute world heavyweight champion took place between Tyson and Tucker. On this day, for the first time in heavyweight history, two current undefeated champions met. In this fight, Iron Mike was put to the test like never before.
As it were, and we'll see what kind of tactic Tucker takes.
In the first round, Tucker did what no other opponent of Tyson had done before, landed a powerful uppercut that caught Tyson on the chin, making him take a couple of steps back.
But is he strong enough to do that? Well, that was a good right hand by Tucker. That might have been really rocked back like that. Now let's see the uppercut almost immediately after the bell. He follows a right with a left. And
however, Tucker was unable to develop his success.
He was put to death because stopped by a punch. What happened there? Tucker seems willing to brawl.
Suddenly, the unbeaten Tyson seemed human. The 21-year-old destroyer, boasting a record of 30-0 and becoming the youngest heavyweight ever to clinch a world champ title, was more accustomed to dishing out punishment than taking it.
Right from Tyson, and another big right by Mike Tyson, and particularly for Tucker. There's a great left hand at the bell by Tyson. Body, don't look for the one punch to the head. Four punches together, and he's followed up with left. You know, Ray, I harken back to your fight with Marvin Hagler, where after the first, he's using his height, his reach. Good body shot by Tyson. Nice change. Tyson's trying to slow Tucker down. Tyson's telling him the jab to box. He's telling him the jab to get inside. That was good. He really wants to frustrate Mike Tyson.
For many years after that, Tucker had to deal with questions about why he didn't follow up with another precise strike. But the truth was, Tyson, with his excellent chin and rare vulnerability to being rocked by a single punch, recovered very quickly.
Has been doing a tremendous, and there, he creates frustration in the fight. And that staggered Tony Tucker. That was a good one.
But TNT was not about to crumble like so many foes who faced Tyson's fists.
As well as not, Tucker can withstand this type of pressure. There's a right hand again by Tyson. Working closer. Tyson into Tucker. There you saw he stood his ground. Good hand speed by Tony Tucker. A lead off right. There's left hook directly in front of Tony Tucker.
He employed his boxing skills not only to land heavy hits on Tyson, but also to show off and flaunt. From daringly motioning Tyson to come forward to extending his left hand and theatrically winding up his right, Tucker was pulling out all the stops, showcasing his flashy moves against one of boxing's most formidable punchers.
Tyson got in. Here you see him use the left hand just as a way to get in. I think he's watched my fight before. Yeah, I think he has too. I think his timing is not as good as he has to go on the attack of Tucker's 3 rounds has been effective in when he rocked Mike Tyson. He'd say, hey, I first round, I'm not actually formed a great fighter. You know, another thing, well, when you do that, and I know from experience because I invented it, you got to be very careful. This intensity, this magnitude, when you're fighting, you really don't feel it because of right hand and anger since the middle of the last round. 15 rounds, as we mentioned, we can hear Kevin Rooney yelling in the back. Down here in order to get inside and not be very susceptible to the uppercuts. Working with his jab now. A good short.
Yet all the while, Tyson was closing the distance, draining Tucker's stamina with thudding body punches and landing enough clean headshots to turn the fight in his favor.
The jab will get him closer to the taller man off of you. Not with the hand. Because of what Tucker's doing, tying his man up, haven't done that. No, you got to go out there and win this round big. So Roy Tucker won the title against strong enough. He'll have the experience, so-called experts. I'm gonna show you, and this is what he did tonight. Yeah, he has. I mean, he's a guy who wasn't in there just. He had the big hat, and while maybe he didn't have a couple of cows.
In the final moments of the last round, Tyson rocked Tucker with a left hook, but Tucker managed to escape trouble by tying up Tyson's arms.
There was a big left hand. Tucker says, no.
Tucker displayed impressive resilience to stay on his feet even as it became clear he was losing.
Talk the talk and walk the walk.
Even tally, Tyson won by unanimous decision and became the absolute world heavyweight champion. It was easily the most competitive fight of Tyson's early career, and he was honest when asked in the ring afterwards if Tucker had rocked him with that huge uppercut.
Was he a better fighter than you thought? It was very hard to tell because he did a great deal of homework. He threw very fast punches. It was true. And he really rocked you in the first round. Yes, he did. He was a very hard puncher. How did you gather yourself together after that punch? What did that punch, after it hit me, it was history. You went away.
Tucker complained about the decision, but the real question was why he hadn't been more aggressive after landing that early blow on Tyson. He later suggested that an injury had hampered his performance and also justified his showboating.
You really hurt him early in the first round. What happened after that? Why couldn't you follow up on it?
Well, it wasn't no secret in the game. Early in the training, I hurt my right hand, and it would give me some problems after the second round when I hit him, but I thought I still outboxed him. I was moving good. The odds was, in his favor. If it was a close fight, I figured they was gonna give it to him anyway, but I still thought I beat him, but that's okay.
That's a bold statement considering he went into survival mode, evading and clinching after the early rounds. Truth be told, Tucker never seemed capable of defeating Tyson apart from that brief but unforgettable moment in round 1. But the warning signs of issues that could lead to Tyson's early decline from his peak abilities were becoming evident. Post-fight, Rooney prophetically predicted what could cause Tyson's downfall. His own boredom could be a problem. He could stay on top a long time if that's what he wants. That's a big if. That's up to him. But that's a whole different story.